Hi, here we are in chapter 25, learning objective 6, and we're going to talk about some of the ways that we can compare productivity across different countries. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into it, and I'll share my screen with you. There we are. Come on, share screen. Okay, there we are. I want to share this one with you. Okay. So again, learning objective 6, and we're taking a look at comparatively speaking among different countries and productivity. So the first way that we can compare is from investment from abroad. And there are two types of investment that we want to discuss. The first one is foreign direct investment. And foreign direct investment is where a company is owned and operated by a foreign entity. Some countries do not allow a foreign entity to own more than 49%. So for example, Japan. A Japanese company must own 51% of the equity or the shares of that company. So that means that foreign entities, they do not allow foreign direct investment. So how then do American companies operate in Japan? What they do is partner with a corporation or several corporations. One of the largest that I know of is the Mashuta Corporation. And this is really all they do is they become the Japanese entity for the foreign direct investment to get around the law of Japan where you can't be a foreign entity owning more than 49%. Now, the US and many other countries have no problem with portfolio investment. And this is where we talk about financial investment, and it's financed by foreign money, but it's operated by domestic residents. So these are the two key ways. If you're interested in foreign direct investment, I have a little some information, some data I pulled up from the World Bank. And so let me go ahead and share that screen with you. Let's see if I do this right. I hope so. Okay. Let's see. I think you should be able to see it now. Maybe not. Stop sharing. Let me try one more time. When I share multiple screens, sometimes it doesn't go the best. So I'm going to go ahead and hit share. Okay, so now you can see. This data actually goes all the way back to 1970 in the Excel spreadsheet that I pulled up. But you can look down the columns, for example, or excuse me, down the rows and take a look at how much foreign direct investment that we had in various countries. And if we come down here to the United States, let's see if I can find them. There we are. There's the United States right there. Now this is in billions of dollars. So a lot of foreign direct investment that we have in our country. Little less if we take a look at, let's see, let's go with Somalia, for example. A little bit less when you compare it to others. Again, this is just a lot of the data that's out there that economists use when we are thinking like scientists and want to compare these different things and different countries. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump back into our slideshow, into the lecture. Okay, the benefits from investment. Why do we invest in other countries and other countries invest in us? Well, we kind of touched on this, and the idea of comparative advantage is one of the biggest reasons. So comparative advantage. In the United States, because the U.S. is the world capital of investing, we do a lot of foreign portfolio investment. And one of the trade issues that we use many times if we're in a dispute with another country, we might ban them from our financial markets like the New York Stock Exchange, the American Stock Exchange, and so on. And that NASDAQ would be another one that I want to put in here. And that is huge because we are, again, the world's financial market. And so when we take a look at doing that, it's really detrimental to a country when we do it. So some of the benefits that we have from investment, either portfolio investment or direct investment are listed here. Again, when we take a look at some entities that look at investment from abroad, the World Bank is a good one. You can click this hyperlink to go to the World Bank website. Again, lots of data, lots of information. And again, they do make loans, okay? We're going to talk about the International Monetary Fund in just a moment. But again, to improve infrastructure, because if you have a country like Mali that we looked at in chapter 25, you know, who really wants, I don't want to say who wants to invest for the idea of comparative advantage because Mali's land resources are so poor. But when we look at why we might invest in that country, they have other things which they'll be able to trade once they have that infrastructure. Here's the International Monetary Fund, again, set up in World War II. And again, political turmoil, international tensions, and military conflict was one of the things that happens as a result of economic stress. And so when we talk about the International Monetary Fund, easing economic stress will help us to avoid some of the things which happen as a direct result of those economic circumstances. Okay, that's the end of this objective.